His name is Collins.
Collins.
Can we keep him? Can we keep him?
Can we be
No,
less
we
retarded
cannot.
for a second? Get these squads figured out.
All right, I apologize. I thought you already figured it out.
Guys, line up.
All right, you know who are the two squad leads?
Sandwiches and Barty.
Okay, everyone line up behind either Thamitches or Barty. The squad medics that have already got picked their role, line up behind them, and we will divide people up accordingly based on who they line up behind.
Yeah.
Oh, you already have a lot.
And
Three,
no,
six.
I don't think Tarl is able
3,
to join
6.
because
Andy, join the squad. Black, join the squad.
You don't think Tarl's gonna be able to do it?
I don't know, but I can't help him. He doesn't have the things to.
How much do you have?
All
All right, 3, 6, 7.
Sorry.
3, 6 Kiwi, line up behind there. All right, Fam, you're Alpha. Barty, you're Bravo. See, that wasn't too difficult.
Forget about me.
Yeah, no.
Can I have Tham and Barty's attention for one moment?
Yeah.
I know you're trying to do squad development, but let me just tell you basically what you're going to be doing. So you see Governor's Island,
That's the
like
island
right in
part.
front of us too. It's like
Yeah.
literally across the bay.
Yeah.
That's where Trump will be. He will be somewhere on that island.
Do we have any lead?
Well, he can move around, so honestly, I don't know. I can tell you he spawns at Fort J. He's going to
And
be there
what are we
for
doing?
a presidential
User joined your
conference.
Okay.
And what are we doing?
You're capturing him.
Kidnapping him.
Anymore?
Oh.
Can we have cable ties?
Wait,
Well, I guess that's
Hey, Tarl.
Yes.
Okay. So you're here for a presidential conference.
Okay.
You're going to need to try to stay alive, and NATO will try to help you where they can.
Okay.
Return fire, guys. Return fire.
With all due respect, we're kind of getting shot at.
I know. Return fire.
I can only aim left.
No, I know. Me too.
Oh, and they crashed the boat and killed everyone. That was a bit of a failure.
Jimmy, you're not driving again. Agreed.
So he's situated in here. I'm gonna stack a few more guys.
Standing by. Is the ladder working for anyone? Standing by.
I don't think the ladders are working.
Well, we're gonna bleed out in this water unless we get up somehow.
Be advised, we're fucked.
Oh, we got AI just watching us right now.
Another. The ladders don't work.
Alright, well, we're running into some small issues here with getting on the rocks. Looks like
Try
some of
to
these
get
guys
on
are
the
able
Get
to
water and
base
get
climb.
under the line of fire right now. Where I am.
The ladders are apparently not
If we get
working.
on
Let's
these
test
rocks,
that.
we might be able to medic. Yeah, I got ground here.
Backing up.
I was just gonna frickin' test the goddamn ladder, but okay.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah, ladder works. It's giving me the option. Moment, but yeah, ladders always kind of suck with this because you gotta go at a very weird angle. Now it's not giving me that
User
option
joined your
anymore.
channel.
I just saw it. Now it's not giving me the fucking option. So that's great.
I'm
Ay.
losing on it.
So that team is having a bit of trouble. Meanwhile, this team, they've gotten on the rocks. They're trying to train each other how to get up on them using advanced movement to climb up on the rocks. A few of them were able to already get on. Billman breaching in here. Wise Ambiguous went over in this direction. He got shot.
Alpha's finally made landfall. I'll put a marker on our position.
Alright. Alpha's on. They're climbing over. That's good. Bravo running into a bit of difficulty. A lot of free roaming units are going to run around, try to trace that fire.
Damages, do you copy?
Yep, we got you.
We crashed against the wall and cannot get up the ladder. We're 4 men strong right now.
Yeah, that just means they picked a bad insertion point.
And we got no blood.
See if Auntie goes in to pick them up. They're gonna try this ladder over here. These ladders don't work, then that just means the map is not well made. You're kidding me. For fuck's sake. Auntie already driving back.
I don't think any of the ladders are working.
Come on. Search menu is also a bit buggy on this
Who's
map.
still up over on those rocks to the north?
Free!
Ambi, do you read?
I read.
Me, Red King, and Black Canary are still on the rocks.
Copy that. Regrouping on your position.
Trying to add this in, give him something
We
to
are
climb
taking
on.
heavy fire, we won't last long.
Copy that. I can flank the people you're firing at.
Sucks. When you're trying to fix things, there we go.
There's rocks over on my position that allow me to probably
So let them
get a
get in.
shot.
Meanwhile, Alpha Team over here has secured the majority of this compound.
I'm...
Ready.
That's too OP. Just give some basic infantry to come in. There's only 4 of them effective right now. 2 of them are back here medicing their 7th guy. That's good. This compound is also not fully cleared yet. Bravo team definitely having the tougher time. But as long as they use the Achilles menu.
Guys over on
Ambiguous?
that rock, what's your status?
We got wiped. Grenade.
I'm still up as Black Canary. We're both heavily wounded though.
Honestly, they should be coordinating to get with Auntie and then just move to Alpha's
Not
insertion
good.
point.
I don't have medical supplies anymore.
Auntie, I was just about to get in.
I can try to help them where I can, but climbing this is going to be difficult. I have to use a lot of vaulting. Now the boats are going to be taking fire when they come in as well. That's never good.
Auntie, you still have a radio.
Sounds like they can't get with Auntie. Which isn't good. A few troops running out.
Bart, what's our orders from command?
At the moment, nothing. I think we'll just need to get up one of those buildings and barricade ourselves in there. At the moment.
I already gave them their orders. See, that's how you run up them.
Has anyone found ladders that work yet? No.
The ladders do work, you just have to be at a very, like, pinpoint angle. Otherwise, just use the rocks.
Feet lost.
Otherwise, just use the rocks. Or you could regroup with Alpha. Saw another grenade get thrown across. Griffnado gets killed in the water, so he's gonna drown. But yeah, they're seeing that they're taking a lot of fire here. They should be trying to regroup with Alpha instead. I thought that was a given, but I guess not. If one insertion point is fucked, they should swing around. I know they're gonna blame me for it. Or they can come around and insert here at these rocks. I mean, you have to at least trust that there's a method to get on this island. And it's difficult, yes, but we're also trying to promote the player base to kind of think, you know what I mean? If they're taking heavy fire from one direction, switch to another. He's not going anywhere. Alpha Squad's doing exceptional. They inserted away from
Alright, Bravo, how you
where
guys
I
doing?
told them he would be, so there's less resistance. It gives them more room to get on the island, and it allows them to push in. This open ground is going to be tough, but there is a bit of defilade cover if you
Who
look.
the fuck's second in command?
Then you can swing around.
No clue.
They didn't even set a second command. See, it's just
Why ain't that just peachy?
nice little tier
Ambiguous,
2.
maybe you, as your grenadier?
We have our A team and we have our B team.
Fuck it. All call signs, what's your status?
Me and Angry are currently in the water. We're heading to some initially crashed.
These guys are doing exceptionally well, just picking
copy
off
that.
the units running up to them.
North or south of your splatter?
South.
Copy that. Try to get landfall as soon as possible.
We're attempting it. Rocks are being annoying.
They're doing exceptionally well with what they've set up. And even though their boat exploded, I mean,
Once you get landfall, get to those buildings as soon as possible.
I think
That'll
only
give us
one
the
of
best
them
cover.
is
This whole
KIA.
coastal area is a mess.
4, 6. I'm actually gonna switch my radio over to 50. Let's listen on their comms.
Enemies northeast though.
Well, as much fun as this is, let's make our way to the southeast of those buildings over there and start checking this place.
Are we moving downstairs then?
Ready for orders. On the way.
Alright, hold on. But seriously, this team, if they're taking way too much contact here, they should have learned to just swing around and regroup with Alpha, but there's no squad-to-squad communications going on, which is why that can't be established. And I know for a fact they're gonna blame me. We just heard myself there, yay. They're gonna be looting bodies for ammo, possibly switching weapons. Again, smart idea. But I'm sending more units their way. 2 teams are gonna slowly move to their position because this was the position where there were least amount of troops. I told them the HVT was in this fort, and we see the difference of if you're gonna assault that fort head on, you're gonna run into some difficulty. Good God, he just took a grenade to the face. See, and now they're kind of running right up, not even...
Your shots east.
Come on, Angry. Oh, we got some glitching out going on.
Enemies close. 100 meters. Northeast.
I think he was stuck on something. So some of them are unconscious.
Yeah, and I want us to start pushing to the east.
See, that's the thing too.
start
These
clearing out
guys
some of
aren't
these
set
other
on a
buildings.
difficulty where they will snipe you. It's still on 50%. So the fact that these guys have had this many,
I can't run,
this
I
many
can
issues.
only walk, and I do not know why.
Great.
That means he needs a pack, but let's give him a heal.
Oh no, I can
Some of that. Can't follow up with that though.
They still haven't figured out that packing heals legs, so I'm just gonna be a bit more easy on them.
There's enemies at the other side of the hill. I just saw them from my position in the second floor of the building.
Copy.
See, now this team's picking a new re-spawn point here, a reinsertion point.
Throw a grenade in there would be smart.
And I'm actually going to stay true to my word and make this a respawn point because they definitely need to grow a brain. Because this team has definitely made it push in.
More enemies coming. I guess it would be your
They know what they're
southwest,
doing more or less, but this previous team, which is Bravo,
Current
again,
east.
inserting right in front of where units are going to run through and kill them. Right next to the main base. And it's not going to work that well. So forming back in with this group. Still doing very well.
Enemy southwest, find them on
Staying partnered more or less. They got Comion on Overwatch. They're calling out these tangos. He's using PKM.
It's fucking broken.
I can already tell you there's going to be a painful debrief. Comion taking a few hits.
Bravo how you guys doing? I haven't heard from you in 1,000 years.
Exactly.
Wizard Alpha Lead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're not gonna report that you guys are getting fucked right now? See, Auntie, finally, they're swinging over.
Just you read me.
Try harder.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm currently inserting with Alpha, with
What was
Bravo.
that?
We're joining you at your position.
You're gonna have to try harder.
Yeah.
I saw 3 kills already.
Tarl, if you want, you can look at the stream right now. They did horribly on one side and well on the other, so they're all regrouping on one side right now.
They tried this flank attack.
Yeah, they basically had one
East,
squad go on the
northeast,
other side of the
clear.
island and one squad right next to you. The one right next to you didn't really do too well.
The NATO troops kinda gave them a drubbing.
Yeah.
Sounds nasty.
Indeed.
Just keep me apprised.
Yeah, you got it. Popping smokes for one guy.
Southwest, Nemesis, watch out.
Here, let's surprise him.
I got hit.
Now they're shooting through.
Everybody down inside the hangar.
Of course, their medic was helping them breach, so now he's down. Not sure if he'll get back up.
There's an unconscious man.
There we go.
Office.
That's their squad lead. Some of them already picking up NATO weapons. And a grenade goes off. Makes a bit of a mess.
I'm going.
That wasn't good.
Well, that didn't go well.
It's a good example of you should at least clear the buildings next to you if you're trying to take cover, because you have no idea what's in there. But yeah, that respawn point needed to be put down because some of these guys cannot figure out how to get on the island still.
Fucked up. I need to heal myself too.
Bart is taking shots, and he doesn't even realize it, I guess. The tracers, the sound wasn't enough for him to get down.
Contact to the southwest, one enemy here.
These guys should honestly be garrisoning the higher parts of this building over here for better overwatch, because if they're just going to be in defilade cover, they have an even sight,
Alright,
even
I'm coming
playing
in.
field with the NATO troops.
Coming in the double doors.
Today's mission, I started the stream a bit late because we were having multiple issues, but we have Tarl over here who is basically, we're going to drop this after today's op, but he does sound like Trump, so I'm invisible right now, and we're going to have a 2-part mission. The first part is Russian forces are going to steal him, and then we're going to have SEALs take him back on a separate island on the New York map, which is only like 35% complete. So, doing the smart thing, getting down, avoiding bullets. One team was able to get on the island pretty flawlessly. They took a rocket to their boat, but we're all still able to get on the island. The other team tried to assault the fort head-on.
Bravo, what's your status?
And basically kind of got fucked over here. So I had to add another method for them to get on, and didn't work out too well. So now they're all kind of regrouped at this same angle, but Bravo team is not really communicating with Alpha at all. And it's really just because Bart picked the wrong role. And he's not, getting his long-range radio. But we've been listening, or at least in my recording, I've been listening to the difference of comms. Alpha team over here, who's assaulted really well, have done a very good job with communication, keeping each other alive. It's been pretty flawless with just a few small issues. While Bravo team, you can hear right now, they're not responding to comms. Their comms are a little bit more hectic. We can even switch over right now.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
She was in the boat trying to parry people, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, now it looks like Auntie can't even get on the frickin' island, so I'm just gonna teleport her, because this is a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, that's because my,
Bravo, is your team lead up?
I'm up here. I don't have a long range anymore.
Who the hell did I just
I
talk
missed
to?
that, Bravo, say again.
Oh,
I don't have my long range anymore because I died.
Auntie is the only one with long range.
And Auntie is not here at the moment.
Well, cool. Alright.
Alright, just asked Wizard, Alpha was moving south, but damages was taken out, so I don't know what they're doing now.
Get her on the island.
Well, while I'm in here, Alpha is holed up in position right across from the
Okay,
construction
nope,
zone. We're getting
she's
our
stuck
guys
in a
back
vehicle,
medic,
that's why.
and we're going to
Alright,
continue
well, I'm
sweeping
done
to
trying
the
that.
southeast.
Trying to be nice.
Then we'll start making our way to the north.
Yeah,
a bit.
thank you. I'm out of it today. This mission file has been a pain in the ass to set up.
So I'll check back in with you guys in a bit.
So they need to call up a medic because their medic's currently down. Someone to pack him. Or at least they should still have someone CPRing him. Otherwise, we got Wizard over here. A few NATO guys are still down, but not completely out at the moment. And then they have a medic. Wizard not really checking his angles. But yeah, if they've got a down medic, they need to heal him. I'm not hearing any communication along that. I think he just died. Yep.
Copy.
I think I'm gonna make the second mission one life, just to see what they do.
Alright, Bravo's moving southeast.
Just to have a bit of comparison as well. Bravo, you can kind of hear their comms, not really doing much. We're gonna switch it back over to Alphas.
Alpha, this is Wizard. What's your current position? Over.
Wizard's just walking around. But yeah, there is not really that much over here. Auntie, I guess, trying to find a different insertion point for herself.
Marked Alpha location.
Standing by. On the way.
Shot up a squad lead, but he can still wake up. Trying to teach a few new lessons to the Tier 2 player base as well.
Factory buildings.
Copy, I'm 90
Check your
meters out.
targets. See, if they walk past him, I'm gonna literally heal him. Thank you. Good God. On to static. She crashed the boat. She crashed the boat and died.
Yeah, get over here.
Civilian on the dock southeast.
GG.
Don't know, might be Trump. Blue shirt, white shorts. White pants, correct.
Alex got the red hat.
I don't know, do you even know how Trump looks like?
I gave you a PID profile.
I'm sure he has a red hat and a suit, I think.
Yes.
I thought he was wearing a suit.
Yep. I specifically said red hat, business suit. Small reactionary fire from there. I'm already planning the changes I'm going to make for the second mission of the day. Guy's got a freaking Naveed. Poke his head over. Yeah, see, he stops in the middle of the fucking...
Time you're up a bit.
He's gonna get down. I don't see any smokes being popped.
Yeah, Sam's up.
Nothing.
I see a soldier northeast. Far out.
Right in the head. No reaction. Nothing. Nada. Zip. I think the ricochet just took out his leg. So he's just gonna fire at me. But this is also, we completely redid the tier 2 player base because I'm looking for some better results, you know? So right now I'm also kind of just testing them. Oh, look at him. He's not even gonna run to cover. Gonna shoot him in the leg. Shoot him in the leg again. And he goes unconscious. Cover, guys. Cover. Anyone else?
User disconnected from your channel.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Just wounded him, Liru.
Yeah.
Kill.
I know, Tarl, I know. But we gotta test them, too. See, now those guys are getting shot to hell.
Got a lot of guys to the
I'm getting
north.
shot to hell. Alright, let's see where that was from. See, that's why I love this defilade cover. They're all literally right here. This is Bravo team pushing in. I think he was shot possibly from Acceleron on the right.
Guys, what's your position?
Watch this. Oh, they're trying to pull 360. Only they're not.
Nemesis Bill, do you copy?
There's a team, Bravo.
This is embarrassing.
Fire team coming up here from northeast.
This is really embarrassing.
Strength northeast.
Acceleron, we are at 004013.
Player base just being player base.
User joined your channel.
No one really noticed that. Otherwise, this southern part's pretty much clear. They just gotta start pushing up and securing the rest of these areas.
Net at a red building.
Nice try there, Liru.
Yeah.
They're dagger and camouflage, I think, and it moves like a full squad, so.
I'm gonna run another infantryman over. See what they do. No, we don't want GL, just bullets.
I'm moving down.
Ground control to Famiches, are you alive?
But you notice that, like, few second delay.
Yeah, he's safe, guy.
Even though they've got a guy literally watching that position. I'm still able to get a shot off one of them. Just that small delay. He's reloading while he's down. At least they double tap. But he has to do an animation for them to realize.
Right, needed to move up to Fort Jacks, right?
Aye, aye, aye.
Well, I mean, he's gonna be moving, but that's where he spawned, yeah.
But you always want to check the spawn first, guys.
Yeah, what's the status of our medic?
I'm trying to find you, but the 100-meter grid is not a precise location on
It's like they're trying to get
tiny
Acceleron.
island.
It is a tight area. They should probably try to help him by PIDing some local
If
assets.
you see the alpha location, we're southeast in between the industrial buildings.
Mark the cross.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to ungarrison these guys. Let's see what they do.
I'm 10 meters away from your location. Don't shoot at me, please.
Alright, Acceleron's now moving up with his
See you.
group.
Consider it.
I need a medic.
Let's
Pick
listen
a
to Bravo
direction.
team.
Griff, did you go up that ladder with ambiguous?
Yeah, I sent it up. Res, move on me to the southeast. Guys, we're moving to this side of the red building.
We've got hostiles the other side this, or to the left of this, ground there. They were firing on a friendly to our west.
I got more smokes now. And I also have a grenade.
That's how you suppress.
About to fire thermal barrack.
Contact bearing 3.
Yeah, garrison in the barracks in front of us.
Ooh. NATO's not playing around today. They're going to be using GLs, but the medic shouldn't be trying to engage these guys by himself either.
Friendly's Vi.
Friendlies to the southwest.
Copy that.
Damn has to pull out. Alright, that's okay. Someone needs to pick up his radio. Up, the body
User
despawned. Alright, I won't
disconnected
Another
from
ladder
your
here.
channel.
Now comms are going to start breaking down even more.
Almost down.
No one's going to recall that explosion or someone saying that there was tangos back here.
MB, can you get
So
down
watch
already?
this.
Yep, just making sure.
Do you want me
Copy that.
to come
We're
meet
on
you
the
on the ladder?
southeast of the building you're up.
Oh, look, they're pulling 360.
South, guys. Enemy south. Come in, guys.
Dead, dead, dead.
There's one in this building.
It's metal, shoot through it.
You're caught reloading.
Reaching. We have a man down here.
Good shot. At least their accuracy is improving.
Get him out of there,
grenade?
it's too hot.
Because if it wasn't, jeez.
We have a man down here.
Yep,
Get
at least
them
they
out
found
of there, it's
Angry, for
open.
fuck's sake.
Oh, we're moving.
He was also down over here.
Over me.
But Bravo's not really utilizing the battle buddy system.
Grenadier to the south.
And he's gonna die.
Racking's
I think for
down.
tier 2 and tier 1 I should really start
Right
setting
side
up
is
my
clear.
own stuff.
Why was?
Good shot in my head.
Grenade out.
By Bart. Of course it's by Bart. Bart's a good player. Angry Dad died. Rat King also died by... These medics are just out of place today.
Both medics down.
Meanwhile, Bill's down, but there's now no
Confirm.
local communication.
Copy. Move inside this building. Go for the entrances.
Bravo, this is command. I'd recommend you re-establish comms with Alpha. Actually, do any of them even have LRs? None of them have LRs. There's no point in me trying to... Well, this turned rubbish very fast.
Right, do we have any other medics up?
Medics are down.
Medics are down.
Isn't it ironic how only the medics are down? The ones that revive people.
All call signs, what's your... All call signs, what's your status?
Send another assault team there.
What did
man.
up?
Griffnetter's hurt. Wrecking's dead. I'm bleeding out.
Get inside the building. The red one. With all the metal missing.
CO1 versus player base, that has its pros and cons. I do it one life only, I'd stick it in a town. But the issue is with first person, what you would really have to do is sit in a random building and just listen for footsteps. And if you're fighting 10 plus guys, you'd have to constantly be on the move. And to do it with just bullets and maybe a few explosives.
Right now, back up, heading back.
I don't think even I could do that with this player base.
Come to me, this guy here needs
Because there's such a high probability of something going wrong.
You're right,
trying
right.
to save myself.
Because you don't know who's the guy that decides to pull 360. You don't know what they're going to end up trying to do. It just depends on who's on what squad at what time. If the right guys are doing it, then it's okay. If the wrong guys are doing it, then it's easy to kill everybody.
Nade up.
Yeah, try to stop myself from bleeding to death.
Ooh, well.
All good.
I need to drag him back into cover.
Are those friendlies on the white shed?
Friendly's here.
Oh, they just had a frickin' friendly fire incident with that grenade.
Behind you. Hostile behind you, right side of this building.
They gotta be careful with this PKM's fire line, because it could have just killed somebody. And they wouldn't have even known. Meanwhile, this guy just surviving grenades left and right. Alright, so I know there's a target, so I'm gonna move around on the right side. Check my angles. And you're just gonna stop moving while you're taking shots and look at me.
Is anyone by the white shed right now?
Guys, we got
friendlies
contacts
are secured by white shed. Or white shed secured by friendlies.
Contacts
Roger,
bearing
I'm coming
front.
from your northwest.
I don't think that's how it
Copy
works.
We do need medics in here.
Yeah, if they
Outplayed.
require pack, then that's no-go.
Copy.
Alright, with the new spawn point, since medics apparently don't have packs.
Once casualties are dealt with, we should move to the northeast. How copy, squad lead?
This is a good test stop, and the second op is going to be one life, so we don't have these little spawn issues, because we're creating issues by putting a spawn point here.
Rat up.
Kiwi's up.
Ambiguous is green.
A lot of these guys are down.
Kiwi's up, but he's with Alpha at the moment.
Yeah, we are as well.
You got two men down right here. What are you gonna do?
Griff, what's your status?
Griff's down.
Copy that.
Okay. So they have Griff. They didn't mark black over here. But there's no position, there's no asking to bring reinforcements up or call a medic up. Here, which one has their fucking packs?
Alright, all my radio channels are set back up.
There we go. Try to get them resupplied so they can do their jobs. You're kidding, right? With no cover, no one to help you at all? And then you immediately drop them. Where's my grenades? Fuck you.
I can't make it there.
At least follow through with it. that grenade goes off. They wave off. They're not even trying to drag him over. Rut's down. Are you going to ask for, you know, some people to come up and help you? Because there's a large amount of people over here that can come up and help you bring people back. If you're going to go to where the front line is, you need to bring more people up. See, because watch this. They don't have enough people to do proper 360 or watch all their asset angles. Hey. God, you could hear the bullets going through me. So what happened there? Barty peered over, shot me. Meanwhile, these guys on the front line, they're not even trying to fall back to bandage. Decide to bandage themselves. So now we got 4 men down over here. I'm definitely making... The second op we're going to be doing on a smaller island. We're going to switch the roles, and I'm going to make it 1 life only and make sure that they're all geared up. Because this is embarrassing. So yep, now they're all dying. Damages is coming back. I hope he takes control because this is a bit of a nightmare right now. But we're going to hold their hand. It is the first operation with this new mod set and this new group of players that we've taken from the elite. So, you know, maybe it'll take them a moment to get adjusted. Who knows? I certainly don't. But otherwise, I'm actually going to move this shit up. Because if we need to baby them a bit, we can baby them a bit. He's just sitting down casually. And we run 4 training ops a week. I recently uploaded a small montage of some of the funniest moments.
Nice try, guy.
But I don't run them. Some of my elites run them, who I know are properly trained. But him... Should I just shoot him to death? I don't know. But that's 4 ops a week. That's how some of these guys got selected, is because they've gone through basic training. And they've done recently, decently well. So these guys, no one's really noticing.
Kiwi, I'm on your left. Top of that red dirt in front of you.
Really? No one over local comms is reporting that. Alright, let's have a spray fight. Okay, I won. Woo, he has a PCAM! This is the point where I'd fall back.
Bravo team, what are we doing?
We're moving northeast. Come up on me.
I've got nothing to say about that. I think that was Billman. Here it could be Thamiches or anti-static. Hell, I got them both.
Northeast.
Here, let me just go out in the open,
to the
loot
right,
some
it's
shit.
right there,
Everyone's gonna think he's a dead body now. We're just gonna run right over. Oh look, they found the guy, and everyone shot at him.
We'll have a grenade in there.
No, that was just a squad lead. The actual auto rifleman's over here. So yeah, we're all just gonna ignore angry here. I can't. Not again. Just go. We've already said that
Building
this
clear.
is
To the
foobar.
other side of the entrance.
It's not kosher. Stop making piles of crap everywhere. You know. Just, GG. Just.
I'm in.
Everything is foobar. For fuck's sake. Do some cleaning up. And let them continue. See, now let's do a little experiment. Let's see what happens when we raise the global skill up. Let's put it on 65.
Everyone else, cover fire.
The reaction is instantaneous for all AI on the field. But let's see what they do.
Who has a grenade launcher? I've got some grenades for them.
I hate some of these custom sound mods because that's what they do. They just make everyone else not be able to hear the fucking sound. He's down, but he's not out. Here, we'll trade a heal for a heal.
Guys, to the eastern side of this building. Keep it
He's
here.
down again. Now he's at least confirming the kill. He's not being too accurate with it, though. Damn, Bill. That's what a 15% increment does. It actually makes them aim and kill you. See, but now, see, they're just instantaneously reviving as well. There's no medical system. They're just gonna foobar everything and just kind of zergling rush in.
Cover me.
So, we'll see a bit of an increase in tactics, but we'll see stuff like that as well.
Close
So.
smokes. If you
Oh, they've shot a few civs. They've shot one or two. But not really many more.
it's more than me.
Oh, this is always interesting to see. It looks like they got this guy
Move up,
via
guys, move
GM.
up.
Yep.
We're clearing those two barracks.
I'm looking at our time frame now. I actually don't think we'll have a
There's
time to
four
do
of
the
them
second op unless they get
Yeah.
it into play real quick.
We are clearing these two.
But this final base will also be interesting to see. Clear out some of these barracks.
Clearing top floor.
Copy.
Definitely been shelling some of these buildings with 40 mic fire. Yeah, civs are expendable if they play Russian, of course. That's the excuse. Hey, buddy. Where's your battle buddy? I pulled out because the guy in
stop.
the second story most likely saw
They're
me.
speaking and yelling.
Hey. So if they're going to mess with the mission file in this way, I'm just going to try to mess with them. Judge their reaction, see what they do.
Upstairs clear.
Downstairs clear.
Hey. Few aim issues. Why is the medic vaulting over him instead of trying to... Oh, come on. You let me just bypass my duties here and just get right around you. Yep, perfect.
Waiting. Solid copy.
Shaka bleu, Eiffel Tower baguette.
Fights down, I need some help.
Where you at?
Right behind you.
What about
User
coming
joined
to
your
you?
channel.
I don't see you. Where you at the back of the barracks?
Upstairs, upstairs.
You need to also say which barracks. Looks like they will try to get this organized, but yeah, when there's multiple barracks, you should also try to PID which barracks. Now we're having some engagements here. Let's take a random minute. See what we can do with it.
Got a guy bearing 2-1 behind the building with the orange smoke.
Auntie calling me out. At least Auntie can do it. Bart just dies. Really? He gets down immediately. Woo! Okay.
Medic. 75 meters.
Kiwi, there's a guy behind the building that you sent.
Again, the medic's right behind him. It's gonna drag him back.
Push up to the next barracks and out front.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing Russians are good for. Just
Everyone
throwing
copies?
units into the fray until they take it through superior numbers.
Move to the barracks on the left. Clear it.
See, this is what kind of bugs me. If you're gonna heal, you should really get into a position of cover. You shouldn't be right in an open area, because if someone like me remote controls and runs up to you, you're screwed. You are definitely screwed.
Oh, it's cleared.
If I shoot this person in the head, it's a team kill. I'm going to shoot them even more, carrying a NATO weapon.
So we got a shooter on the second story of one building, first story of another. At least their accuracy is definitely improved. They're being a lot more dead on. As soon as I turn the corners, they're being dead on. But then again, I think that was Damages who actually knows what he's doing, so no surprises there.
Watch out going into that building on your own. There's somebody in there. Yeah, Roger. You should not be going into buildings on your own. Has anyone been able to pack anyone?
Who just went down?
There we go.
Auntie, move up as well.
On my way.
Bit of an itchy trigger finger right there. So that just shows that they are instantly shooting anything that moves in front of them instead of properly PIDing. Otherwise, we're going to see these guys move up. Right through the head. We're gonna do a
Be
test
advised,
later.
we think that the pack system is set to medical areas, so packs will not work unless we get a
It's
designated
not.
pack. We are unable to pack Rutger right now.
Are they fully... Do you have them all bandaged?
Yes.
Yes, we have them all
Heart rate
bandaged.
is there as well as pulse.
His blood pressure is also normal.
Alright, let's see what the fuck's going on.
And I do have a pack.
I'll be the judge of that. Believe I put the packs in. They already took all the fucking packs again. I don't know why they keep fucking pack whoring here. I put 25 in this crate. Fuck's sake. That either means one of them keeps fucking whoring all the packs, or they're just being retarded. I don't know. I've already acknowledged that I'm probably not going to port this one over to YouTube. This is just one of those player base, nothing really works. Everyone's kind of being retarded, including myself. Can't even remember which crate I put it in. I probably just skimmed over it.
Everyone,
But
status check.
Rat up.
Canary up. Gary's up.
Griff up. Angry's up.
And he's up.
Copy that.
With a heart rate, so if Nemesis has a heart rate and it's above 50, he should be able to be packed, especially if the blood pressure is okay. If it's not, then something's going on. That's
Hey,
okay.
give me your mag.
I don't have any more.
what the
I'm
fuck?
taking the backpack.
No, that's your own backpack. I have nothing. The only thing that's in my backpack is an AK mag, Celine, plasma.
One of you
So you aren't getting...
I just made these settings this morning. I know I set it to anywhere.
Lou, we are just not getting any pack option at all.
Yep, I know. I just checked.
Was it set to area?
I'm trying to find my settings right now.
Permission to carry him off and stand around it.
Nemesis, I would say just respawn again.
Gun?
I'll take his dog tags.
Yeah.
Do you have mags for this one? One of you has to. Okay.
Probably won't be able to interact with
Nemesis?
them within the interface, but I know for a fact I set its location, but we
don't
do
know
have
if he can
keying
hear us or
off to
not.
play this map, and
He
that
took
always
his
fucks things over.
dog tags and therefore his life force. He's gone.
Just leave him for now.
Can you please move?
Nemesis,
Because it's
just
clumped up with fuck.
Alright, let's just continue off the mission. I'll talk about why it's Ron in the debrief. He hasn't changed positions, and I doubt he's gonna change positions. Let's just finish this one strong.
Guys, there's literally a fucking marine walking over there.
Guys, let's clear these last of the buildings.
I know what's wrong with
Why are you
it.
shooting
It's
at?
because keying, when it gets turned off, it just fucks things over.
Just leave him. Stop messing with him. Just.
I'm trying to get past him.
I already took his dog tags. Let's get moving.
When the things you set up break.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Hey Lucas, what's up?
Waiting.
Who's squad leader of Bravo? Alpha.
Think it's Fan.
I got no response on Alpha's radio. Cross the road, rat.
Let's just finish this one strong.
Squad, listen up. You guys all see the green buildings in front of us? We'll be meeting up there. I'll be brief. I drew a line on the map. We're gonna follow it. Clear the buildings along that line.
Shut up, Chris.
Look out for the NVP.
But otherwise we'll have this. I'm gonna check that mission file while we fucking debrief.
Every one of my
Because I
squad,
checked
are you
twice to
all
make sure it was set
this
to
location? Yes.
location.
Ambiguous isn't here yet.
I am to the east of that position.
We'll do some testing during debrief and we'll see if we can
I had to put a
squeeze
capitalist
in a
pig
more
down.
tactical mission.
Was it Trump?
No, it was NATO. An average capitalist pig.
Otherwise, we'll continue on. See what they do.
Back angry.
Well, you'd have to have the mod set to
I don't
jump
want a
in.
medics front.
Don't worry, it's clear. Look to your east and you'll see me.
But as a Zeus, you always gotta make sure, even when things fuck up and go wrong, you gotta figure out how you can fix it for the next time, as well as if you're having more ops. Yeah, a little late to call that bad nade. I mean, you just threw another one. We're gonna keep this one going. I'm gonna try to get this one done ASAP. We're gonna switch the factions over. I'm gonna do a quick test, and hopefully we'll have enough time to do this second op.
Yeah, we're all pretty much fucked.
I'm about ready to scrap it though.
Sorry about that second name.
Yes, what
I was trying to
Here, I have
press
one here.
H, but then I threw a grenade instead. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, because I'm heavily wounded by it as well.
He's down.
Me shooting.
Right, who needs help? Medical.
Me, I don't have any medical supplies anymore. I'm still fucked up. My right arm though.
Blood.
Hey fam, Bill, keep doing what you're doing. I've got a proposition.
No.
Which would be?
We go immediately to the second mission. I figure out what the fuck is wrong with the medical system. I won't restart the server, and I'll set up the second mission to be a one life tactical.
Then count me out. Not with those guys. No, I'm serious. I'm definitely not gonna do a one life mission with people that... Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Well, we're up here.
Alright, we'll continue on with this one then. Well, if two of my most trusted players say that, then I guess there will be a lot to talk about for the debrief.
Tommy is down. Oh, Billman is down, sorry.
How was Billman down? I didn't even hear any bullets.
Hey.
Squad, report in.
Batter.
Griff
Big
up,
is green.
Andy's up.
Kiwi's green.
Hey, Liru.
Canary up.
Yes, Tarl?
Okay, that's all. Let's move out to the east.
Nice going
Gonna
there.
Be
follow the line.
advised, the east is clear.
Copy that. We're gonna follow the line, clear the buildings. Everybody copy?
I was going to suggest more, add more civilians.
Alright.
Auntie, you're with Angry.
Add more
Ambi, you're with Reds. Riff, you're with me.
I'm already with
Left,
Kiwi.
you're with Canary.
Waiting orders. Ready for orders.
Everybody copy?
Standing by.
I'm already with Kiwi.
Now they're
Everyone
assigning
up.
battle
Fine, Angry.
buddies. Trying to get their gear together, their gear sorted.
Canary, you're with Kiwi.
Where is Kiwi and Ambiguous?
Ambi, Kiwi.
Currently at the church by the BMW path.
Red ref is 011016. Over.
Copy that. Who are you with?
Kiwi.
Copy that. Red, you're with Canary.
Let's finish this one strong.
Let's move up, guys. let's regroup at the big black church in front of the blind I drew.
Repeat last.
We're gonna regroup at the big black church.
Roger.
I'm gonna start swinging around, forming up, and then push up
Check
to the
fire,
fort.
check fire.
Battle bodies change color. For your end. That's the same as your battle body. Where it can note the groups.
I got helicopter on sound.
Copy that. Hear him too.
Cobra. It's a Cobra helicopter.
It's an AH-1Z Cobra.
Bearing.
User disconnected from your channel.
Approximately bearing 340 from Red Rep 012017.
Yes, it is an attack helicopter.
It's a confirmed AH-1Z.
Well, I don't think those are attack helicopters. Just
Captain,
feel
can we,
free to
be
think
quick?
that. By all means.
Just double checking, but that helicopter looked awfully similar to a Black Hawk.
Rutger taking fire.
I thought it was a Black Hawk.
Everyone at the church.
Red and black
His
are.
team regrouping. Switch comms.
Let's regroup there, guys. Copy. I'm inside the building.
Build is down. I'm heavily hit.
Smoking.
need to pop more smokes, drag him back a bit further. Nah, he's just gonna kill himself. No point. Rutger going by himself to flank around.
Is anyone up near my mark?
What was that, Nemesis?
Is anyone on Alpha Squad up near my mark?
Me, I'm one building in
I
north
see
of
you.
you.
I see you. I see you.
Do we have any friendlies on our west?
Run around.
I think so.
Say again?
They would. They have
I
another
don't think
squad
so.
pulling up
I'll be
over
right
here.
back. Give me a sec.
I think Nemesis is switching radios and then talk to Bravo team. Looks like Rutger ran into an open field and died. Not really any surprise there. Out of all the choices for cover. Why is they gonna drag him back? See what they can do about medicing them, because apparently medics are also bugged. Yay. I'll give it 30 seconds. Give him a good reminder. I don't know where Sniper is. But I'm being quiet right now. I'm just trying to process everything that's
Nemesis,
gone
do you
wrong
copy?
tonight. In terms of what I can, you know, say that I did wrong and things the player base did wrong. So I'll give that 30 seconds, see if they're doing CPR. Meanwhile, this group's still pushing up and around. Gonna move to spawn over here. Billman watching this alleyway. Or this street, I should say.
Anyone from Alpha Squad alive?
Yep. Yep.
Meet me just north of my mark up on the second house.
I am in that house. Where the fuck are you?
Okay, contacts from the west.
We'll go.
Let's put a squad at their flank, see what they do. Hunty goes down again. Because she's out of blood, that's why. Yeah, not enough blood. Medic's guys aren't carrying any blood. I can only heal so far. Meanwhile, I think a frag was just thrown. Yep. He goes unconscious. Acceleron, being the front runner as the medic.
I'm on the outside on the west side of that building we were just in. Moving up to the next building.
I'm currently in the second building of Anders Road. How come?
NATO units.
Okay, enemies northwest.
How did that angle just work? He looked out the window over here, I guess, or something?
I'm down to my pistol.
Yeah, if she's out of blood, I can't heal her. And there she goes. Move this guy so we can get these units out. And you just... Fuck's sake.
I'm on your north side.
That's why you push up with the battle buddy. And I'm not even dead, I'm just unconscious.
Nemesis, there's one lying in the grass.
Bill unloads the entire clip. He's fed up.
Where?
Oh, bearing 244 from the house we met.
Let's do the smart thing here, pop some smoke.
Pick up an enemy weapon.
Enemies outside the building, close. Look enemy. On the south side.
Now, where are they?
Bandages.
Checking for audio contact.
Yo, call me on, here's an assault rifle.
I think at this rate they should have just sticked into one group as well. Because Because they don't have the numbers to really be helping peel each other off right now. It's also not helping that they're kind of running into each other's bullets. A few small mistakes being made and big mistakes, however, based on how fucked the mission file is right now because of a few issues. I'm not sure what I can place the blame on. But there is a difference in seeing Alpha's movements and Bravo's movements. Alpha's been keeping on the move. Bravo's been kind of getting pinned down and getting shot.
Nemesis down.
This hasn't been my favorite thing to stream. Here, we're just gonna fix everything, have them continue since medics are fucked. Let's have them make the last hurdle. Hopefully they'll regroup and use this bridge because there's only 2 routes of insertion. And I hope that we can redo this mission one day. It'll be a bit more exciting. Now it's up to Bravo to push up, regroup with Alpha, and push in here.
Enemies on the west.
But otherwise,
Nemesis, can you mark your location?
let's keep everything going. Kiwi's down. Kinda caught out in the open here. That's a bit expected because there are a few stragglers running around. Otherwise, they've got this position pretty well lined up. Hopefully we'll start seeing them trickle in. Ranging right on them. Have some civs running around too. Otherwise, now this will begin. Let's see if we can get him back, actually. Smoke billow out a bit. You're being suppressed and your initial reaction is to stick your head out. Medic system or not, that's your mistake, buddy. I will say, because I keep hip firing with these guys, I've also gotten into a nasty habit of actually hip firing when I'm on the ground for real.
Bag, nade.
Nemesis calling a bad nade. It's like it only affected him. Acceleron was the medic too, running on point. I get it. You know, medic system's bugged, but you still shouldn't be on point. This Civ is just being an asshole running in the middle of open fire. Rutgers showing some good discipline here. Not firing at him. Just gonna run him past. Otherwise, here we are. Final hurdle. Some of these guys pushing up, securing the bridge, moving in. That... I have no idea what that was. That did not seem like a smart thing to throw. And now they're just kind of throwing grenades and killing each other. Alright. I think I've got what I want to say down in debrief, though. Taking some of these things into account. But let's run over and listen to them.
I need a medic right here. I'm at the bridge.
You blew up our boat.
PB respawn.
Kiwi, no! Copy.
Okay. Yes. Zip died. So many grenades.
Ah, whoa, whoa.
Everybody alright? Anybody crippled?
Yeah. Who knows?
Hey now, wait. wait, we can talk about this.
Let's move the spawn point up.
Yes,
Jeez.
I'm moving up on the north west side.
Did you get so far off of us?
He went right, I bet.
Just because the op turns foobar doesn't mean you should immediately go casual.
Inside the house. Nemesis, go bridges. I would love to, but I'm crippled. Did you get him?
Get out.
Fix it.
We have
Or does somebody
confirmation
just
of
not
being
forget to take the
captured.
tourniquet off your leg?
No, we don't.
We're dead.
For real?
I have to ask now, what's our exit plan?
I don't know how to fix it. Ow!
Yeah, they're getting pretty careless.
Friendly in here, friendly. I got him.
Sorry,
Dead.
Somebody just fucking try and team kill me.
Oh, there was a guy in there.
Checking next
I'm in
building
here.
here on the
I
west
was
side.
being shot by him.
Yes, you were getting shot by
For fuck's sakes.
So we execute
Nothing
him?
here.
I have no idea.
Just secure the compound, then I'll call it, and we'll do deep. No, I didn't say execute.
Execute?
No.
Execute mission? What?
Alright, I'm executing him.
That's not what I just...
Bill, we're not executing him. Anybody got restraints on him?
I saw another
Blamed on
But I want to.
He's sitting in
No,
the corner, minding his own business.
Get I'm in front of him with the
I think we should. Then move out of the room, please.
I'm not gonna fail it because the mission is...
Thank you.
Okay, we don't have an exit strategy yet.
That's okay. We're just gonna go into debrief because there's a few things to talk about. I gotta apologize for a few things, but I gotta call a few things out as well.
So execute.
Fire.
Kappa. Okay,
Yeah.
what to talk about there?
Right.
The FPS issues.
Yeah, it's because we took off Keane, so that was expected. First off, I'm going to apologize for the medical system. I'm literally checking that right now because I know for a fact I saved it as anywhere. Twice. Otherwise, Bill, Damages, if you're still on, do you have anything to say?
Niet.
I think Damages is gone.
Alright.
Yeah, he's gone.
The ID?
BRD, TV, you're not getting in.
Yeah, I'm not driving anymore.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, that was a bit kind of extraordinary. Ladders weren't helping as well.
For fuck's sake. I set that to
Well,
anywhere
it was one
twice
big
and I hit
fucking-
OK and yet it's
Comms were really unclear.
fuck's
those times.
sake.
It wasn't that bad.
Fuck's
I want to
sake.
hear your points.
I think you're still checking the settings.
Yeah, okay. Even though I know I saved it twice, it still set it to location facility, so I have nothing to say about that. Outside of medical, 360 for Alpha was great. Bravo, not so much. There were multiple times where I put a guy on you, followed you up, and then like 20 seconds later someone would glance at me and start shooting me and I was just laughing. Other things, if you are gonna bandage yourself, get into a position of cover. Don't do it like right where you are. That's a very stupid idea. Also, if you haven't realized already, if you pick somebody up, I won't shoot at you. I will just stare at you awkwardly. But if you're gonna drop him and then try to shoot at me, I'm gonna probably do my best to actually kill you because that just means you are probably using that either because you aren't really looking around and pulling good 360 by yourself, which it is tough, but I'll try to make it obvious where I am if I'm remote controlling. But if you're doing it like that, that's just, to me, that's like you're just using it as an excuse to try to get in. I don't know, just play with my system. After knowing, being told the medic system was down, if you were medicing people, I'd give it a few seconds and I'd try to heal them. So that's why it's for some of you, you were able to get back up. Other things, grenades. What was going on?
Oh, jeez.
There were a lot of bad frags. The enemies were also using some frags, but there were a few pretty bad frags that killed up to 4 to 5 people.
You mean that one at the green building?
There were at least 3 from what I can remember. One at a warehouse, one at the green building, and then one where like 4 or 5 of you went down.
The white warehouse? Probably me.
You need to bind your grenade key to something else every time you go for G. For H.
Yeah,
hit
I
G.
really need to rebind it. I'm gonna do that next time I get on.
Or alternatively, do what I do. Switch to smoke grenades as soon as you spawn.
Or green lights.
I had no more smoke grenades though.
I had quite a few on me. I was raiding bodies as we were moving along.
I mean, I just use the complex grenade system, so caps and G, so that way you don't accidentally grenade anybody.
Alright.
Well, that rebound mine to page down because it's the other side of the keyboard and you can't accidentally.
One more thing I've got to say that's pretty, like, just slightly major. One group had a tough time getting on the island, the other one pretty well. And the logic behind it, that I'm going to defend the assertion that that was still okay, is the group that had trouble getting on the islands, even though we all know laggers are buggy as hell as Arma, the group that tried to get on that was having issues was getting on right next to where Trump's compound was. The other went to the other side of the island and was able to get on pretty easily. Or at least have the time to figure out how to get on the island. So I hope that was a small lesson in itself.
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
was
get
my
out
bad.
of the water onto the rock.
Yeah, I ended up trying to teleport you onto, but you got back in the boat.
Yeah, and there was a lot of graphic glitches on that map.
Yeah, we're not going to use this map again. It's just not ready. It doesn't even have keys, which caused a few other issues, so... We'll,
I was ordered to pick up the guys that were on the rocks after they were bashed to bits in the boat
right.
the first time, but none of them got in the boat. They wouldn't get in. I think they all died.
I'll look at some of the X-Taunus maps, look through a few others this weekend. I'll update it when I've made a decision. Tier 3 stuff, we'll see about that. I gotta switch out Australia for something else, because it's broken with Cup.
Well,
It took you guys a
just
while to
updated last night.
get to me.
Like to thank Tarl, who's not in Tier 2, for showing up to play the role of Trump. Bill, you shot him. No comment. Whatever. But if anyone has anything else to say...
Somebody did pack enough magazines. I heard somebody actually ran out of ammunition.
A lot of people ran out of ammunition.
I would like to say one thing.
While shooting him.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, well, I just want to say
Raisins.
something about Bravo comms. For quite a while, after we regrouped at the Alpha spawn point, we were in the dark. Also, there was no second in command that I knew of, and I couldn't get a hold of anybody but 4 of Bravo's members.
I was switching between Alpha and Bravo's short-range comms, and there was a very clear difference of why one team was behaving in a more superior fashion than the other. And I would definitely equate that to comms. Alpha's was a lot more organized, a lot more disciplined. Bravo's would be a bit chaotic at times and questionable.
I will take full responsibility for that.
It's more, I think the biggest issue as well is just the lack of the long-range radio.
Yeah, that too. That was really annoying.
So how would you fix that for next time?
I'm gonna get a long range.
Pick a slot with a long range.
Squad lead.
Alright guys, I'm going to cut the stream here, so thank you very much for watching. Operate operationally, and I assure you Vietnam will be decent. Oh god, we're doing Vietnam tomorrow.
One thing I would like to ask about is the civilian PIDing. Because I noticed in the actual Trump's compound, there was a civilian dead on the floor, and I just went, oh please no.
We are terrorists, we are allowed to shoot civilians.
I did also notice that after everyone figured out the medical system was bugged, there was a large fall off of discipline and tactics. Just because one feature is broken doesn't mean you should throw caution to the wind. You know, you should still try to finish strong. And I will do my best to, you know, compensate for it. But don't run into open fields still, guys. I mean, just because you have infinite respawns, because I gotta balance it accordingly.
After the medical system was debugged and we were regrouped, I tried to organize my squad a little bit better.
Yep, it's okay.
Towards the end, there was a bit of a lack of communication. I felt like it's hard to tell what our current objective was at all times.
Well, I mean,
because something was drawn on the map, but then suddenly we were doing something completely else without anybody saying anything over comms.
I think, if I may answer to that, I think the problem was Thamich, you know, quitting, and then maybe Nemesis was dying a bit, and so there wasn't a lot of communication in the leadership regard, and so there was a period there where we didn't have a lot to do, but I think it got fixed towards the end.
Fair enough.